Hi everyone, welcome back to Colouring with Kate. Thank you for joining me today. So I hope everything is going well for you and you are enjoying your colouring this month. So in this video I thought that I would share a haul which basically spans the stuff that I purchased during November and the first couple of weeks of December, I think. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so first thing to show you is this empty Arteza palette. I'll just bring you in a little bit, oops, a bit too close there. Right, so the Arteza 48 empty half pans, lightweight, reusable, sturdy, easy to clean, non-toxic palette. So I was basically, my collection of Etsy handmade watercolour paints is getting a little bit large, so I thought that it would be much easier for me to use my Etsy watercolour paints if I stored them in one of these empty palettes. So yeah, so basically I bought one. They do move around a little bit, but they're still okay. Yeah, they're alright, and you get these empty sort of pans, so if you did want to make your own, you know, watercolours, you could put the watercolour paints that you make in there. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to buy another one of these because not all my Etsy paints have fit in here, but quite a proportion of them have. So yeah, anyway, yeah, that's the empty palette. I also bought some new paints, so I basically got some watercolour paper and cut it to size, then swatched them onto this watercolour paper. So I purchased some pigments as well, some watercolour paints from Honeybee Pigments. So those are from 1 all the way to, let's see, to 16. So I bought them not all in one go. I bought them, I think, a couple of separate orders. This is one of my favourite paints, Sunken Treasure. Very good quality paints from Honeybee Pigments. You can see such beautiful vibrant colours. So I got those. You can see there's a selection of different colours, but that one definitely, the Sunken Treasure, is my favourite, as is this one, Sorcery. I like the sort of the jewel sort of pigment there, the two-tone, and then the others were the ones that I've had from previous times. I also got this one, Snow, it's called Christmas Snow, from Reneeissance Colours. So I've just coded it with these little triangles so I know where I purchased them from. And then this is just the second sheet, so paints that I had from previous times. So those were also the purchases. So all of these here up to where are we? Up to there are all the Honeybee Pigments that I purchased, all of those. And then the Christmas Snow is this one here from Reneeissance Colours. So yeah, I am going to do a video, because it was a requested video, for how I organise my collection basically of watercolour Etsy paints and how I store them, and yeah, just that. So I was going to do that video as well, as it was a request. So that's the first thing, the Honeybee Pigments, the Christmas Snow from Reneeissance Colours, and this empty watercolour palette. So next I have the Black Widow Dragon set, which most of us have seen by now. So of course I haven't stored them in here. I swatched them and sort of used Emily Illustrator's swatch chart to swatch them in order, because I think there's now 180 of these Black Widow pencils. The tin is really pretty, so I'll probably keep it. I also purchased, as it was a reduced price, slightly reduced price, as I decided to get the Black Widow Cobra pencils just as a backup set, so you'll see that my pencils are in here, not opened yet until I need them. So I think I've also got a backup Monarch coloured pencil set as well. And then I decided to get the Castle Arts 48 pastel tint pencils. I have put them in another pencil case and just kept the leaflets and things in here. I will show you the swatch that I did for the pastel colours. So the pastel colours are here, so you can see my swatch. Just swatched it in my book. I don't think they're that different to the pastel pencils in terms of the pigments and the colours, the pastel colours that you get. There might be a few that are different. I haven't really looked at them too closely, but if I find my, if I try to look for my pastel pencils, where are they? Mind you, I might as well look at the content page. There we go, 27, otherwise I'll be here forever. There we go. So these are the Astra Pastel 50 pencils. That's the swatch for them. And then this is the swatch for the Castle Arts 48 pencils. And they are very similar, but I haven't done like a detailed comparison or anything, so there might be a few that are slightly different, but I just wanted to get them because there was 20% off voucher, and I just thought, because of the 20% off voucher, I thought, you know, I might as well take the plunge and get them. So that those are them. I'll also show you the swatch of my I mean, these were the dragon pencils. I did a separate swatch of those. I do really like the colours. I like some of these unique colours like Picasso Sky. That's just a beautiful colour. I really like that pine colour, and that fizz colour and the blue tongue colour. They are some of my favourites. And then what I did is I printed off Emily Illustrator's swatch chart, so thank you very much. It's so useful that she did this, really helpful. And I stuck that on and I did the full swatch so that I could use my pencils as a full 180 set. So yeah, that's that. Those are the swatches for them. I did buy some pencil cases to put my pencils in. So I saw these pencil cases, and again they were at a reduced price. I think it was the Black Friday sale, so these were reduced by you know, a reasonable amount. So I decided to buy 2 pencil cases. This is a 200 one where I decided to put my Black Widow pencils. I've taken some out for a project, but yeah, they look really nice in here. And I do prefer this single slot pencils, pencil cases, you know, for pencils, and you know, the one that's a bit wider for things like gel pens. So you can see I've still got a few spare pencil places here. But yeah, this is a 200 pencil case, and I'll put my Black Widows in there. It's a really nice design. Got the Eiffel Tower there and roses. It's really like a vintage one. So it's by Shalana, and it was from Amazon. Everything is from Amazon unless otherwise stated. So this is a 250 pencil case that I bought. Now this is huge. I mean, you can just tell it's just so big. So this is a 250 capacity pencil case, and I really like the sort of vintage feel on this one as well, so I decided to get it in brown. It's just massive. And I decided to put my, I mean, these are not all my watercolour pencils, but they're my 2 big sets of watercolour pencils. So I've got the Museum Aquarelles, the Caran d'Ache Museum Aquarelles in here, which are one of my favourites. And then I've got the Super Colours 120 set, and the reason I got the Super Colours is because there's a wider range of colours compared to the museums. The museums are more muted, earthy tones, and I wanted, like you can see, there's hardly any pinks and sort of purples. They're very few, very limited in terms of pinks, and then you can see that in the Super Colours you've just got a much greater range. So those, and then I was able to put in my Derwent Graphitints in here as well. They fit nicely in there, and also the Spectrum Noir, they're called colour tints, they fit as well, sort of just about. So yeah, these aren't all my watercolour pencils. I have got some others, but I thought this fits quite a lot of them, you know, some of my favourites, so I decided to put them in here. I am going to do an updated coloured pencil and watercolour pencil collection video soon when I get the chance, but that will probably be 2 separate videos, one for coloured pencils and one for watercolour pencils, because I've just accumulated so many. Right, so now next, I did an order with Cult Pens, and I purchased, again it was the Black Friday sale, so everything that I bought were at reduced prices. So I bought another push button water brush, fine tip water brush, because this is my favourite water brush. I can't speak today, sorry. So I got one of those, and that was at a reduced price. What else did I get? I've got some replacements and backups of other things. So I got, this is a Stardust pen. I'm not even sure what colour it is, to be honest. I can't even remember. So let me see. Whoops, sorry. Alright, this is a silver, yeah, silver Stardust. I have got my Stardust selection of Sakura pens, but I hardly use them, and I really need to reorganise all my gel pens so I use them more often. I got some glaze pen replacements because they were at a cheaper price as well, so I thought while there's a sale I'll get some replacements. So definitely black, and then a few other colours that were needed. And then I got some, I think I got another Stardust one here. I think this is a gold. So that other one was a silver. I think this is a gold. But yeah, the Stardust jelly rolls are really sparkly. And then I got some colours that I needed for the Pentel dual metallic, so I got some of those because they were at a reduced price as well. I got a white Posca because my other one has definitely run out now, and then I got a single fine liner 0.2 liner pen. I think it's a uni ball. And so yeah, that's what I got from Cult Pens. I also got, put them all back in there, and then I'll have to organise where I'm going to put them. Put that aside, bring you out a little bit. There we go. And I also got this. So this is 12 gold Faber Aqua pencils. I think these were at a reduced price as well, and they were pastel colour, so they were pastel coloured watercolour pencils, and this is a student grade, the gold Faber, and I just thought I'd try them out because I haven't got the pastel shades, I don't think, in the FaberCastell Albert Dürer pencils, and I haven't got the full set of them anyway, so I just thought I would try these out. So let's have a little try of them on camera so you can see what they're like. Just picking out a few colours, get my water brush. They seem to work quite well. I do like pastel coloured pencils. Obviously I've got quite a lot of those, but I haven't really got any pastel coloured watercolour pencils, so I thought, why not try these out? Just because they were at a lower price from Cult Pens, I thought may as well. Okay, so that's the yellow one. I mean, they're obviously less pigmented, I can tell that straight away, but they are still nice to use. I mean, this is really not, this is not watercolour paper or anything, so it's not as good. It's not as good as certain colouring book paper either, because Joanna Basford's paper is better than what I'm using at the moment. This is just to show you some of the colours. So they do work quite well. I will have to test them out on a page, I think, but yeah, they are nice, definitely nice. I have not even swatched them out yet, but I will do. But yeah, you can see that they've got a hexagonal barrel, I think. The Gold Faber Aqua. I think this is the largest set. I don't think there's a larger set than this, but I'm not 100% sure about that. But yeah, I just thought I'd purchase these just to try them out because they were at a reduced price. So that's my Cult Pens smallish order. And then what else? Right, so now, what else did I get? Right, okay, so from Jackson's Art, I also got a few things. These are the FaberCastell Pit Artist pens, which are generally quite expensive. And I use these, so when I use metallic paints and I go over the black lines and they become really dull, I like to go over the black lines again to redefine them. And I usually use the small, the extra small and the fine, and those are the ones that I usually get in singles, but this was at a much reduced price on Jackson's Art for Black Friday deals, so I decided to get these because they were at a reduced price. I've got a couple of pencils, Holbein replacements, the pencils that I use quite regularly. You always need your browns. So Burnt Umber, I got one of those, and I got a, what is this, Raw Umber 184, which is another one of my favourite colours. I got another nice water brush. So this time I got a 0 Professional Watercolour Synthetic Sable Round by Winsor & Newton. So that's the one that I got there. Really nice handle on this brush. Really nice. So yeah, I've decided to get one of those. And then finally from Jackson's Art, I also got a couple of pan pastels. So I already purchased these, was it a silver one that I purchased? No, it can't have been, it must have been a bronze one that I got last time. Tried it out and really liked it, so I thought I'd get a couple more of the metallics. So I got silver this time. So silver one, and I got a rich gold. So I got a couple of those. I like my shiny metallics, as you know if you watch my channel. So those were from Jackson's. art. Put those to the side. And then from Amazon, I think I showed this on my potential mediums to use for snow, Aline's Glitter Snow. So this is what you could use on your pictures if you want to represent it to look like any parts on your picture that have got snow on them. So I have got a, let's just see if I can find it now, a swatch of it. Whether I can find it is another thing. Oh, there we go. So it is here. Don't know if you can see the little glittery bits in it. So it's a white textured paste, and then you've got the little sort of glittery bits there as well. So that's Aline's Glitter Snow. What else? This was Happy Mail, and this was Happy Mail from the lovely Rebecca from the Art Spirits, and she sells a range of beautiful watercolour paints on her shop, in her shop, or yeah, on Etsy. And yeah, she's got beautiful glittery metallic watercolour paints. So I have got a separate video showing me swatching these paints. So this one here is the Wizard of Oz set, and you can see it's absolutely gorgeous. It's one of my favourites, Tin Man I think that is called. And then this one is Alice in Wonderland. And the beautiful selection of paints. So thank you so much again, Rebecca, for sending these to me. So those are them. And then from Crafts for Less, I purchased a few more things. I got Pink Blueberry Opal Blaze Polish. So that looks like that. You only get a small amount, but actually a small amount does go a long way. I have, I think, swatched that one, but yeah, there it is. So that's the Opal Blaze Pink Blueberry polish. If you can see it there shining. And then I have not swatched this out, unfortunately. This is the Midnight Sparkle, but you can see what it looks like. Looks glittery goodness in there. But yeah, this will be a really nice, just like the other Cosmic Shimmer Ultra Sparkle paste. It's really nice to just put that on with your finger or a palette knife on certain parts of your page that you want to shine. And then I got this set of Cosmic Shimmer Pixie Sparkles. These were at a much reduced price, so I decided to purchase them. There was another set, but that was already sold out, so I decided to get this one. So I have Purple Rainstorm, Copper Splash, Boulevard Lights, Pumpkin Patch, Pixie Sparkles, Flirty Sky, and Sandstorm. So let me see, I have definitely swatched these out. So yeah, here they are, and this is what they look like. So that's the Pumpkin Patch. You can see how beautiful and sparkly they are. Sandstorm. You've got the Purple Rainstorm with this gorgeous blue and purple, Copper Splash, Flirty Sky, and this Boulevard Lights, absolutely beautiful. So yeah, basically you just spray some water onto your paper, and then you put some powder onto it, and maybe spray a little bit more water on top to re-dissolve it, or use a paintbrush, and then yeah, that's the effect that you get, which is just gorgeous. I am going to get one of those, someone mentioned, I've even forgotten the name, but it's like a powder spray, and you can just spray the powder on top, you know, rather than one of these, which is a sort of a distress sprayer, like for water. So it's a water sprayer. There's a powder one of the version of this, so you can sort of spray the powder on. So I'm looking into getting one of those to see, you know, if that sort of improves my outcomes on the page. So yes, that's that. And now for the books, and then we're done. So I have reduced my spending. I haven't been spending too much. Well, before we do books, just one more thing. I bought these Snowflake stencils. So you get a really big stencil one, which you could use for your house, you know, like on windows and things, I guess. And then you get these smaller ones, which, there we go, that's it. So I have used these already, you can tell. I have been wiping them clean. So yeah, these are lovely, real selection of different types of snowflakes, and I do really like using stencil snowflakes, or snowflake stencils. So that's that one. Okay, so what books did I get? I got this one. This is quite an old book, so it's not a new book that's just recently come out. It's been out for a while. It's called Christmas by Tatiana Bogima-Stolova, and I actually have picked out a page to do this month. I have not started it yet, as you can see. It was this little gingerbread house, I think. But yeah, it's a really nice book with lovely seasonal pictures in it. Hope I get around to colouring that one in. So that's Christmas. And then I also got the Holly Jolly Christmas. I can't even remember if I showed this on my last haul. I have done a flip through of this though. But there's some lovely pictures in here. I think you get 2 of every image. There is one in here that I have coloured, which is this one. So this is a second copy of the image, but I won't show that yet because I want to leave it for the end of completed pages for December. Then I have this one, which is Dragon Pups Assorted, a hand-drawn colouring book by Elizabeth Rose Best. So this one I saw on Debbie's channel on Colour Me Stress Free here on YouTube. And I did really like it, so I decided to purchase it. Again, I have done one picture in here, but I don't think I'm going to show you it yet because I want to save it for my end of completed pages for December. So yeah, some lovely cute images in here. It is rather a shame that you can see that there's a little bit of damage here on the corner where it's been bent. I think especially if you're sending books that are hardback, I think they need to be packaged in something that's, you know, much stiffer cardboard so that damage doesn't occur. But yeah, that's that book. And then I have this one, which is Johanna's Christmas, and I did purchase this from B&M stores in the UK, where it is at a much reduced price of £4.99. So I have Zoe from Addicted to Colouring for suggesting where I could purchase this from, so thank you so much. And yeah, I haven't coloured in it yet, but I've been colouring in my old copy, but yeah, I always wanted a second copy of this. And then I have Mythographic Wanderlust by Alessandra Fusi. Now this is an absolutely beautiful book. I mean, the artwork is just absolutely stunning and amazing. You could just look at it and get lost in it. But I find this highly intimidating in terms of trying to colour this. I find it difficult to know where, you know, where the different things are, you know, because it's hard to see where one thing ends and another begins, because it's so detailed. Don't get me wrong, you know I really love detailed books, but it's got to be clear enough to be able to sort of colour. And like this one's not too bad, but I mean look at how fine that is. It's just so small it becomes quite stressful to colour rather than you know, relaxing. But like I said, the artwork is superb. I just wish that it was slightly less detailed and maybe thicker lines and more, you know, the images being clearer. There are a few that I did pick out that I do like that I might colour, but yeah, it is a lovely book. It's just a shame it's just so difficult. Anyway, for me it is. And then I got this one, which is the new book by Maria Troll. So Mandolin. Someone did tell me what this means, but I have forgotten. So I have picked out a page to actually colour in this book, but I have not got to it yet. But yeah, I purchased this one from Book Depository. So like I said, everything is from Amazon unless I state differently. But yeah, this one was from Book Depository. Some lovely images. I really like the black background and some of the images. So this is the one that I picked out to do this month. So hopefully I'll get to it because the background is pretty much done. So it shouldn't be too difficult, I'm hoping. So that's that one. And then a subscriber told me about this brilliant book by Karen Sue Chen. It's called Secret Worlds. It's a delightful glimpse into the life of magical creatures. And yeah, I had a look at a flip through, I think, on look how cute that is on YouTube, and I really like it. Like, look at this. This is like a honeybee nest, honeycomb, and look, this one is, I think, waiting to sing something into the microphone. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, they're having a little party here at a disco, and then honey is being produced into these jars at the bottom. It's just really whimsical and cute. Inside a kettle you got a little fox, I think, sleeping. But yeah, it's a really cute book. A squirrel inside a candle, I think, and look at this little creature here inside a matchbox. So some really cute pictures in here. I would have preferred it if it were a bit more detailed than it is, but I'm still happy with it. I do need to colour in it yet though. Be nice to use alcohol markers actually on this one, and some pencil shading. So that's Secret Worlds. And then finally I purchased the 2022 Creative Companion by Ruby Charms. I think it's Ruby Charm Colours, yeah, or Susan Carlson. And it's just very similar to the last one, which is this one that I had, the Creative Companion. You can see the date on it now because I've had a full year of it. 2021 organiser. The only thing that I'm not particularly happy about this is that for each month you get less blank pages. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and before there was another 2 pages at least, and instead we have this, a few swatch pages in here. I mean, to me this is just, what is the point of that? There is not much point of that at all, because most of us have more sort of, we need more space than this to swatch things out, you know, and I just thought that was not necessary to include that. and I would have rather had extra pages here per each month, because for each month that is where I put what I've coloured, what I've purchased, and then any buddy colours or any videos that I'm planning to do, etc. And I just don't think that that should have been included. It just felt like it was just to fill in a few pages. But apart from that, you know that I do really like these creative companions, and I do use them every month of the year. So that's it really, that's my haul. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've bought anything recently, let me know in the comments below, and until next time, take care, bye.